Alex, I feel kind of honored to bring you on here because I see the trajectory, the momentum. I see these different things that you're building. I see this vision, podcast SOP, automations, making podcasts more simple, factoring right together with Podmatch, making getting guests more simple, building an ecosystem and a community there. And this is all under the umbrella of Pod Pros.
Correct. Yes. Right? Thank you for knowing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Pod Pros. Super interesting, Alex. So before I let you go here, I do want to ask you, Alex, if I want to use podcasting to quit my day job, what should my mindset be? How can podcasting get me there?
Yeah, for me, everything starts with why. Like, I know that that's like a really overused term maybe, but you have to figure out why you want to do podcasting. And for me, podcasting is something that has to be value driven because you're going to be impacting people that are listening. Because if you don't have listeners, then you don't really have a podcast, right? So you want those listeners, but you have to figure out why you're doing that. Like, what value are you going to add to those people? When you can figure that out, it's important to keep that the main thing because that becomes your main thing immediately. Like, how can you continuously keep that in focus? So using tools like Podmatch or Podcast SOP just streamlines the rest of the process so you can stay focused on delivering your why to the people that are there, right? That are eventually going to bring you to the point where you're able to leave maybe the corporate world. And then also investing in yourself along the way. Like, Mark, you doing production, more people should be using production. People are like, oh, it has a cost to it. I'm like, yeah, well, is your goal to save money or to build like an empire with what you're doing? Because to build an empire, you're gonna have to spend some money along the way. Be willing to invest in yourself. For me, I have a lot of outsourced investments that people are like, wow, you don't do that? I'm like, no, my job is to stick to my why, which is to impact people that are listening. It's to educate podcasters. That's what I'm here to do. So I'm going to stick back to that whenever I can. So for me, man, it all begins with really getting your why very clear and then figure out anything you can do to help you stay focused on that by outsourcing and automating as much as you possibly can. I think when you can get that right up front and consistently be focused on that, returning to the reason that you're doing it all right over and over again, I think you can do really well in podcasting.
Thanks for watching Mark SAVANT Media. Here we're going to help you create a better content in less time and turn that attention into income. If you love this video, you're going to love these videos here. Click the one. Me and my team specially selected this just for you. Click the link. Check out the video. I'll catch you here next time on Mark SAVANT Media.